Hey guys, what's up? Today we're doing it a little differently. I went golfing this weekend. This was taking place on a Sunday, and now I'm back home talking to you guys, doing a little commentary. And right here we're at the driving range. We decided to go to the driving range before we went to go golfing. Maybe get warmed up and whatnot, and it helped out a lot. Gave us a lot of confidence. Right there was my first one I hit, and I was in shock because the last week before that I was doing pretty terrible, and now I'm swinging it pretty good. I had to get a new glove. My other one was getting slippery, so I think that helped out a lot. And I ended up getting a new hat because the other one was getting old, so I got a new hat. That's the hat that Jordan Spieth usually wears. When I was hitting these at the driving range, I was hitting it inside because it was starting to shoot out to the left, and then it would come back and land about straight. It wouldn't really slice. It would go left and then come back a little bit, and I had a couple bad ones. We got a bucket of balls, as you can see by my golf bag. Got about maybe 20, 30, I'd say probably 30 or 40. And there were signs out there. And just before that woods out there that you can see, that was about 225, the sign said. And we were hitting over the 225 sign. Pretty decent. Like I said, a couple shots were way to the left or popped up or whatnot because I think it was just fatigue setting in. But I like that one right there. But then once you get into a rhythm, it was pretty nice. It's not like on a golf course where you may tee off with your driver at one point and then you don't do it again for maybe the next couple holes or something, because then you gotta make sure you find that muscle memory again and do it just like you did. And here it's just bam, 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 and that's really nice to do. And this is the first time I ever went to a driving range. So as you can see, Jimmy's to the right of me. He went golfing with me, and those two shots we both hit, those were pretty bad, but I think it was just more fatigue and whatnot setting in. And what else? We had a 2:30 tee time, and we stopped at Dunham's first after I picked him up, got my stuff I needed, he got what he needed, balls and whatnot, and then went to this driving range. It was only like $6 for a bucket of balls, and did that until about, when I got there about 1:30, took us about 30 minutes. Got done with that in about 30 minutes, like I said. Then our confidence was pretty high, so that made it good going into the golf course, because like I said, last week we did absolutely awful. Well, he did way better than me. He shot like 45 better than me. And so just working on the form right there, still fatigue and whatnot. As you can see, I still got a decent amount of bucket of balls. And watching his, it's good to watch this. Like, I'm watching it back right now with you guys, and it's good to see how my form is and see what I could do better and what's doing pretty good. And I noticed these rubber tees that they have at this driving range, they're kind of, they're lower compared to what I put my tee at, so I don't know if, like, I hit the carpet on that one. And anyway, like, I don't know if that's something I needed to do or whatnot. I had to adjust, and I noticed, like, I bring that club way back, and yeah, that was terrible. But yeah, one time I hit the 225 sign out there that day, and then also you can see I looked at my club at one point, and you can like, I don't know if it was because the balls were dirty or if I was hitting it that hard or something, but you could really see the ball pattern on my, that was a good one. You could really see the ball pattern on my club where I was hitting it so I knew I was hitting it more towards the middle / toe, not much of the heel. And that was bad. I think I rushed that one. I was getting pretty warmed up. Oh, and then I ended up trying out my irons, I believe. Yeah, this is my 5 iron here. And I am not the greatest with these. Like, this is probably what the most I need to work on is my middle range game or whatever, the irons. Because driving, I can get it down once in a while. And then what happens is, like, these are just hit and miss. Like, that was not bad, but they're eh. And then my short range, like chipping and stuff, that's pretty good. That's probably the most consistent I think that I got is chipping it on the green. Putting I need worked on, but it's more consistent than the irons. These irons are just awful. Oh, and now I'm getting out my hybrid, trying that. And those, it's a hit and miss like that. That's awful right there. I'm putting on a tee, trying that out that way. And yeah, just horrid with the irons, and starting this year with the hybrids. Last year with the hybrids, I wasn't that bad. In early season this year, I wasn't that bad when I was doing it every day. And now I think I'm going to go back to my driver. No, I'm trying, oh, that's 7 iron. And doing that, I put 3 balls down just to be able to not waste so much time, get the rhythm going and whatnot. And we went to Island Hills, as you can see when you go farther in the video. Ended up being only like $20 for 9 holes because we went after 2. And last time I went at Bella Vista, and I think, in my opinion, Island Hills is way nicer. And Bella Vista was $26 and this was only $20, so I was like, holy cow, that made it really nice. And Island Hills, like, their greens are stupid fast, and putting, that was like a challenge. I chipped it on once, as you'll probably see in this video. I chipped it on once. No, I didn't put this on video, but I chipped it on once, and it hit right on this hill, kind of a hill on the green. Then I'm like, I told Jimmy, watch this, when I go back, and sure enough, it started rolling right down the hill. It was stupid fast. That wasn't bad, but I sliced that one. About halfway through that bucket. But I think what really helped me out was just getting a new glove. Like, I had so much more grip and the club wasn't wiggling, and that really helped me out. Last time I had a Bridgestone glove because I just like the feel of it. And now I got an Under Armour glove, and oh, way better. And yeah, I didn't wear my golf shoes because I really had no clue, so I just wore my regular tennis shoes for that, and that was a bad shot. Absolutely awful on that. I had to move that back because I was moving that platform. Watching Jimmy there, he was pretty consistent with it. If I could get a hold of a good one, it would go. I think it's because how far I bring that club back. I bring that club back way far. Like if you watch, bam, it's almost going almost to the other side of my side, on the left side of my side, and then I'm just cranking it. And then I know Jimmy, you'll see him in a second. His swing is a little awkward. It's kind of all over the place, but it gets the job done for him, so I guess whatever. But he doesn't bring it all the way back, and I think if he brought it way back, way more, instead of like half swinging it, I think he would be able to hit a bomb way better than what he's doing. I think he would have way more power, and once I swing, if it's a good one, I try and finish like how that was right there, and he kind of steps back when he finishes. He doesn't stay still, so it's a little different, but whatever. And golf-wise, I hit right-handed, and I do almost everything else left-handed. That was a good one. That one went way left, and then it just came back enough to be straight. And I do everything else left-handed, pretty much. And like if I'm swinging a bat or whatnot, I do it right-handed because I feel like I can get more contact on it right-handed. Same way with golf, right-handed, but if I swing left-handed, it feels more natural, but I can't get that club to hit the ball, so I'm right-handed. And I can putt either way. Putting's fine. Like, I could putt left or right. That doesn't really bother me, but like that was a good one. Yeah, you can kind of see those signs way out there. It's kind of hard to pick it up on camera. And then there's like flags out there also. And I'm not sure how far the flags are, but each sign has its yardage. That was awful. And now here's Jimmy. He's right-handed also. Hitting bombs. His go more up and come a little bit to the right a little bit that day. And mine were kind of more line drives, I guess. More of a baseball term, but more line drives, and they kept rising. And but I really think, like I was saying earlier, if he could get his club more back and again come through way more, I think that would help a lot. And if he could stay still with his left leg instead of like coming back way left with your leg, like try and finish, I think that would even help him way more. I think he could hit it maybe farther than me and whatnot, but he was a little more consistent with it than I was. I think I was just trying to hit the guts out of it, and his was more fundamentals, like he just wanted to hit him good or whatever. But see how he finishes? Like, he finishes just standing straight. Like, that's so weird, but it was working for him, so. And then on the golf course, he was hitting more consistent than I was with driving or whatever. Man, top that one. That's what he does with his irons. Like, when we're out there and he's using his irons, he always tops. I think when he swings it, I was watching his head. He wants to see the ball right away, and sometimes that kind of screws him up a little bit, because then it ends up topping it instead of keeping her head down all the way through. But he's a first-year golfer, and that was a bomb. And he beat me on the golf course. And not too bad, not like last week, but, and then I'm a second-year golfer, but I noticed, like, you gotta keep putting in the time and stuff if you want to be decent or good at it, consistent. You gotta put in time a lot. That's what I was doing last year, and I was doing really good by the end of the year, and then winter came, didn't really do much, got into lifting at the gym. Love that more than golf, but golf's up there too, and now he started getting into golf this year, and that's how I started getting back into it, because before I went golfing with him, I only golfed a couple good times, and I didn't think I was going to golf after. So after those couple times I went in February, because I live in Michigan, and went in February and didn't do bad. And I went a couple times in February, went a couple times in March, and then that was it. Until now, I've been going here recently with him, getting back in the swing of things. And it's just something you gotta practicing. It's a lot of muscle memory and stuff. That was a good one. That was a good one. And then he's pretty good with his irons too. Better than me. He's hitting this also, but he can hit it farther than me. I can't do that. And I think I'm finished with my bucket of balls. I ended up doing all mine. I almost got hit right there. But yeah, I finished mine just before he did. That was a good one. And showing me where he's hitting them. And my clubs fell. And almost got hit again. That was a good one. It was a beautiful day too. It was in the 80s, so wasn't too bad. Got a tan anyway. You can see where my watch was when I took my watch off. Here he goes. That was way left, then it came back, I think. Anyway, that's Jimmy right there, and next clip's gonna be us going to Island Hills, pulling in. You'll see the sign, and it's really nice, so I figured I'd bring you guys along for that. Right there, Island Hills Golf Club, really nice. I figured I'd bring you guys along with me on that. And it's a long, long drive back. Beautiful scenery. That's why I brought the camera. Plus, I said I'd start bringing the camera more places, so that's what I did. You can see the light post, how nice the light posts are, and it's really, really, really nice. Like, I think Bella Vista's nice too, but this is way nicer. And these are all in our area where I live. Our town used to have one, but it did not hang in there. Guy ended up losing it, so now it's just awful looking weeds. I don't think there's no way it's going to be able to be refurbished. Anyway, now we're pulling up to the clubhouse now. It's a long drive back, and it's just beautiful. As you can see, that big building, that's the clubhouse. You can eat there. Got parking lot space. And then, if you can see, I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Yeah, you can kind of see the light posts there, like super fancy. Driving range is right next there. We're by a lake. I think it's like Lake Tempeline or something like that. I'm not sure. There's the golf courses. I mean, the golf carts. And that's, they have them all ready for you. And this girl actually asked us if we were, golfing. We were like, yeah. And so she said, okay, I'll bring the cart up to your truck. I said, oh, okay. So that was pretty cool. Then right there is where you can practice putting right behind that pine tree and chipping. And now we're on hole number 1. I went first because Jimmy's been going first past couple of weeks, so I figured I'd go first. I hit a bomb. I was aiming for this house, and because I figured it was going to go left on me, go right, so I hit a bomb, probably a little over 200 yards. This was a dog leg, right a little bit. We started on hole 10 because we ended up doing the back 9 because I wanted to have Jimmy see the scenery and whatnot, and you guys also. And it went left like I predicted it to, and then it faded back to the right just like I wanted it to. Ended up on the fairway, and you guys won't see where it was, but you will see where I ended up hitting it with my iron. Like I said, I'm not very good with those. And here's Jimmy. He hit it a little bit farther than me. You could almost throw a towel over him. And his went dead straight, aiming right for this post. Dead straight. His went about 20 more yards than mine did, probably. Now I'm in the sand. I hit it from where I drove it. Then, now I'm in the sand here. And this sand is really, really grainy. Like, it's really hard to hit it out of this sand compared to other golf courses. I don't know what's the texture or what, but it was all good and everything. But then what happened was, I ended up in the bunker again. Anyway, there I am teeing off. First one I didn't hit it, it was practice swing, I guess. Next one I hit it, and it was a bomb, ended up hitting right. There's Jimmy for par, I think it was, hit it way too fast as it was going downhill. Mine was for par also, I believe. This was a par 5, I believe. Yes, par 5. And we both hit good drives off the tee. Got it onto the green now, and like I said, I'm going for par. I ended up coming up short because I knew it was going downhill, and I just didn't hit it hard enough going downhill, which I should have hit it a little harder, but after I saw Jimmy's ball, I figured I'd go a little lighter, but I should have went a little harder. And stopped right there. And now we're both going for bogey. And I believe he's going first. I'm not quite, yeah, he went first. Did not go in, double bogey for him. That's why I want to get my putting game on, because if I get my putting game on, then I wouldn't be, like, racking up the number. Because we could have both had par, and then he ended up getting double bogey just because the putting game wasn't on. And now here I am for bogey, because I missed par, trying for a 1-over on this hole. And I hit the lip. I would have counted that, but Jimmy didn't want to count it. He doesn't go by that, so in my book, that counts, but whatever. So I ended up getting a double bogey like him. Like I said, it's tough on this green. Here he is driving it. He hit his way right, way over into the next hole, so we had to go find it, found it, and I hit mine about dead straight. That was par 4. He ended up birdieing that hole, by the way. He hit a bomb on that one. This is hole 17. This is where the scenery gets really nice. He hit his right up by the hole almost. I hit mine past the hole onto the road, into the drive, put it back on our side, chipped it onto the putting green, and then I ended up getting bogey or something like that, I think. And he ended up parring it, I think, or maybe bogey, I'm not sure. But he had a birdie, and he had a par, and I didn't have either that day. And it's just really nice rolling down on this bridge. There's another bridge, and that, as you can see over to the left, that's hole 18. And we're coming up on it right now to tee off. We got to go across the water for this one. And this is where I think fatigue was setting in for me, because this is a huge golf course, and I was getting pretty burnt out. I took 2 shots to try and get it over. I couldn't get it over, so I just said, screw it, I'm dropping. And right there you can see the info. And then he hit his over up by the sand where I hit it first time I was here. So I ended up dropping by him. And then this hole cuts way left. You gotta go over this small little creek thing. And right there, if you can see that house, that's like the back side of the clubhouse. And that's where you can eat and stuff. And now we're done, finishing up. It's a good day. Jimmy beat me 56 to 62, beat me by 6 strokes. That is Island Hills. And thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.